Hello everyone, today I'm back with another tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to insert node at a specified index in the linked list. So let's understand it by giving one example. Suppose I want to insert a node 100. First, let's create one node 100 at index 1. This is index 0 and this is index 1 and this is index 2. So I need to insert the node 100 at the first index. So what I need to do, first I need to find the index of the previous node which is pointing towards node this that is index 0. So let's name it as index node as P. I am naming it as P. After that I will insert the node after this node, that is P. So first, let's create one new node that is 100. So let's put data in it. New node data. I will pass 100 over it. So put this new node to the next of P. I will pass the new node. Okay. So this is P and its next. I am putting the new node to the next of this node. Okay. The next of this node, suppose the next of P will become the next of new node. Okay. The new node will point to the next of this previous node. So what I will do, new node next will point to the P next. Okay. What that mean? That the next of, suppose this is P node and its next is 30. Okay, the new node next, which is the new node 100, the it next will become the 30. Okay, 100 next will become 30. So I linked list will become like this: 20, then 100. Okay, then 30, then 40. Similarly, I will put null at the end of the linked list to represent the end of the node. Okay, so I need to specify one while loop to find the index of the previous node, that is P. For that, I will pass one condition while I is not equal to index minus 1, and I will traverse the list P next. Okay, similarly, I will increment the I. So let's understand it by performing practical. Let's open the terminal. So first I need to call one function. Let's call function inside the main. Here I will print one message, printf, after inserting at specified index. So let's call function over here, insert at index, and it will take the following argument. First, I will pass the head, and next is the data, which is 100, and next the index of the position where I need to insert the node. So I will pass 1 over here. So I need to insert the node at index 1. After that, I will traverse the list. Okay, let's update the head over here. Now let's create function. Here I will create function after this. Struct node star. I am creating the function of type struct node, and let's copy it. Let's paste it over here, and it will take the following argument. First one is head, struct node head, and the second argument it will take is data, int data, and the third argument I am going to pass is index, int index. Now let's create the function over here. Now let's create new node, struct node new node, and get the memory from the heap. Let's copy this line and paste it over here. Now let's create one pointer variable and move it towards the head. Struct node star p, and I will move it toward the head. Now let's take one integer variable int I. I will initialize it to 0. Okay. Now specify one while loop. While I is not equal to index minus 1. So I need to traverse the list. P is equal to P next. Now increment the I plus plus. Now look at this diagram. So I need to traverse the list till I found the index of the node. Suppose I want to insert the element at first index. So when I reach the index 1 over here, I will insert the node after the P. P is over here. Okay. So let's insert the data over here. We will pass the new node to the next of P. P next is initialized to new node. First, I will pass the data inside the new node. New node data. I will pass 100 over here. Okay. Now, new node next will become the next of P is initialized to P next. As you can see over here, the next of P is 30, which will become the next of new node, which is 100. 100 will now points to the 30 over here. Okay. Hope you understand. Now let's move towards the code. So I will return the head over here. Return head. Okay. Now let's run the code. There is one error, it's 32 and 33. So put semicolon over here. Okay. Now let's run. There is some error. Let's solve this error first. So let's solve the error over here. So I need to pass the data over here as I already passed the 100 inside the function data. Now put this line before that. Okay, now it's fine. First I need to pass the new node next to the next p next. Okay, as you can see on this diagram, the next of p will point to the next of new node. As you can see, the new node next will point to the p next. Okay, after that we will pass the p next to the new node. Okay, now it's fine. Let's run the uh, program. Okay, as you can see, after inserting the element at front, the list will become 50, 20, 30, 40. And after inserting the element at last, the list will become 50, 20, 30, 40, 90. So after inserting 100 at the index 1, the list will become 50, 100, 20, 30, 40, and 90. Okay, hope you understand. So on our next video, we will delete the element from the front of the linked list. Thank you.